Hello. So, in class lately we've talked about ratios. Alright, so ratios, as we've talked about, is when we compare two numbers. We know that we can express ratio as a fraction, as a decimal, or a percent. But we're talking essentially about comparing two numbers. So we're going to use fraction. Alright, another sort of topic under the umbrella of ratios are proportions. Proportion answers the question of when you compare two different ratios. So let me give you an example. Let's say I'm going to sell Girl Scout cookies. Alright, I like Girl Scout cookies and I've ordered quite a few already. So if I took someone out to sell Girl Scout cookies and we sold three boxes of Girl Scout cookies, and we made $12. So we sold three boxes and we made $12. So the ratio of boxes sold to dollars made is 3 to 12. Okay, that's our ratio. But what if I asked you this question? How much money would we make if we sold 6 boxes? If we sold 6 boxes, how much money would we make? Well, I'm not sure. So when I don't know an amount, I'm going to use a variable. So in this case, we're going to use n. So I'm going to use this letter because I don't know the amount. We know that if we sell 3 boxes, we make $12. I want to know how much money we're going to make when we sell 6 boxes. So how do I do that? Let me show you how I want you to do a proportion problem. Alright, if you know how to multiply and divide, you can do a proportion problem. So let's talk about cross products. This is multiplication. And I'm on page 26 of your cheat sheet book right now. Cross products. The rule of cross products states that when you multiply the diagonals of two fractions, they are equal. You can see in the example that when we multiply the diagonals, or across, the numbers that are across from one another, they are equal. So 3 times 15 is 45, and 5 times 9 is 45. So when we multiply diagonals, the numbers are equal. Alright. The rule of cross products has truths that are helpful in solving for a missing part of two equivalent fractions, ratios, or proportions. So this example that I gave you, these are equivalent fractions, or proportions. So we're going to use those rules of cross products to find our answer. Alright, so here's the example that they give us. N over 18 equals 10 over 15. Because of the rule of cross product, we know that 15n equals 18 times 10, or 15n equals 180. Okay, we multiplied n times 15 and got 15n. 18 times 10 equals 180. This can be solved algebraically, but most prefer the quick and easy way below. I think this is going to be easier for you guys than doing algebra. So how do we do the quick and easy solution? So cross product steps. So here's what I want you guys to memorize. Steps 1 and 2 here. 1, multiply diagonals. 2, divide by leftovers. So that's what I want you to have in your brain by the end of this lesson. Number 1, multiply diagonals. 2, divide by leftovers. You're going to see that this is really simple. So in this example, we multiply the diagonals. So the numbers that are across from each other diagonally like this are 18 and 10. 18 times 10 is 180. 180 divided by 15, because we're going to divide by the leftovers, step 2, equals 12. So n equals 12. So we multiply the diagonals. 18 times 10 is 180. We divide it by leftovers. 180 divided by 15 is 12. And we solve for our missing piece using the multiply diagonals, divide by leftovers method. So let's go back to our original problem where I gave you a proportion. Alright, I said for 3 boxes of Girl Scout cookies I made $12. How much will I make if I sell 6 boxes of Girl Scout cookies? Well, let's use our rules that we just learned. So step 1, we want to multiply the diagonals. Multiply the diagonals. So what do I get when I multiply 12 times 6? Let me erase this up here. 12 times 6 equals 72. So that's what I get when I multiply the diagonals. 72. 12 times 6. Now I do step 2. I divide by leftovers. So 72 divided by 3. And divide by the leftovers. See, I've already multiplied the diagonals, so these numbers are gone. Now I'm going to divide by the leftovers. This is the only number we have left, 3. So 72 divided by 3. So let's try that up here. Divided by 3. It goes in 2 times. Left with 12 down here. So 24 is our answer. So n equals 24. n equals 24 is our answer. So if I sell 3 boxes of Girl Scout cookies, I make $12. If I sell 6 boxes, I will make $24. This makes sense because 6 is twice the amount of 3. So it makes sense that I make twice the amount of money for selling twice the amount of Girl Scout cookies. And again, but we got our answer by multiplying diagonals and dividing by the leftovers. Hopefully that was helpful. In the next video I'm going to go through your worksheet with you and sort of guide you along the way so we can practice these steps.